A very good evening to everyone. I, Neodev Ghosh, Peace House Vice Captain.
And I, Vidhan Narayan, Unity House Vice Captain.
Welcome you all to the digital platform of BHIS Council Chronicles.
BHIS has always been innovative with respect to its extracurricular activities.
BHIS Chronicles, time and again, has been making lovely endeavors to open the arena of widespread knowledge through the vast spectrum of speakers from different fields.
BHIS Student Council takes the initiative with an enterprising and informative session with Mr. Shonit Sahu.
Mr. Shonit Sahu is a part of the BHIS family since 2012 and he works as the head of department of co-curricular. He has a diploma in digital animation and specializes in 3D modeling. He is a certified art and design Cambridge facilitator.
He has organized and managed various international and national events for the school. Some of them include World Scholars Cup, IIMUN, Behest Tournament, ARSSDC, Vox Populi, etc. He likes traveling, photography, chocolate making, sketching, painting, and exploring new things.
We would like to welcome our guest speaker for the day, Mr. Shonit Sahu, who will throw light on the importance of extracurricular activities.
Not wasting much time, let's ask our guest speaker to talk magniloquently on this topic, which will lead us to give approbation for his magnificent work.
Thank you so much, Neo and Vedant, for the very warm welcome. And good evening, everyone. I'm really excited to be with all of you today and holding the culmination of BHI's Council Chronicle series. So, today we all have gathered here for the last session, and thank you so much. And so, let's start. Let's make this session more interesting and fun because it's a last session. So, I want this, let's keep this session bit interactive, and today I'll be sharing the importance of extracurricular activities, which has really changed my personality. So I'll be sharing my journey as well, that how the co-curriculars changed my personality as well, and how I have changed my entire profession into the co-curricular. So I would like it to be this session bit engaging, and I hope we can have an interactive session, and you all really enjoy attending it. So just give me a second. I just wanted to share my screen. Okay, I hope this is visible. Yeah,
Yes, sir,
okay.
it
Yes,
is.
yes, it's clearly visible.
Okay, so just one second. Okay, yeah, the notation is off. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to start the session with a very famous quote, like all works and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So, following the same quote, I strongly believe that for the overall development for a child, not only he or she should excel in academics, but also should be involved in many other co-curricular activities. So, I hope all of you agree. So, just let me come to this point. Just one second. Okay. So, first question is, why are these activities so important? Can anyone tell me? Like, you can type on the chat box. We have already taken that the unmuting power from all of you. So, if you can write down in the chat box, why are these activities so important in your life?
Sir, as I've taken part in multiple competitions, I can say that these activities have helped my personality and build up a good resume. So like these will help in college admissions. I have got a
Yeah.
very good experience now. So this has helped build up my personality.
Yes.
Sir, also it gives us a break from the monotonous routine of studies. It gives us an exciting endeavor to explore, where you
Yes.
can take part in BEHES or IIMU, and that gives us an exciting part of our life. We'll remember
Yes.
it forever.
Yeah, yeah. And also, as I can see, Femin ma'am and Agastya has given that it gives us happiness. extracurricular activities groom our total personality. Yeah, so that's good. Actually, like it helps you. They are fun to do. Yes, yes. So that's good. And with this also, it's help you to stand out from the crowd. So that is the very important thing. It helps you to stand out because, like, if you see that in our school also, there's so many students, and everyone they are good in some of the activities. Some of them are good in sports, some of them are good there in the indoor activity as well. So it helps you to stand out from the crowd. It basically reveal a lot about you. So what exactly what's your personality is, it reveal a lot about you. Then outside the classroom shows what you're passionate about, for what all activities, for what all things you're passionate, that exactly it shows. And it gives insight into your character and demonstrate that you have various qualities, so that also it shows. So that's why these activities are important. Co-curricular activities are important just as academics. When a student is made to do academics and co-curricular activities, then only a well-rounded development of the student is done. So then only you can say that the child who's taking part in co-curricular as well along with academics, then only the well-rounded development happen. So student have a lot of activities to choose from: culture activities, sports activities, competitions, house on duties, and lot more. Some students are even interested in more than one activity, and they do participate in all the activities, keeping in mind about their academics. So, like, you can choose as many activities you want to, but always like keep this thing in mind that you're not disturbing your academics as well. So outside the standard framework of any education curriculum, there are endless opportunity for students to learn new skill and ignite new passion. Extracurricular activities are a vital experiment in any child's development, often building on lesson and learning that begins during the school hours. So, okay, let's talk. I will be sharing my journey with all of you now, like how I started. Basically, in my like school life, when I completed my grade 12th in 2010. Like when I was there in grade 12, I was very confused. I was not very good in academics, so I was confused that okay, after 12th, what I'm going to choose, what I'm going to do. So, like few. Some sort of a workshops was happening related with some competitions, some activities were involved, and then in my school the workshop was happening. And the same thing which is happening in our school now, whenever we conduct any sort of a workshop, I see that the students are not taking interest, they are not showing interest in those workshops. And they say that okay, I'm not interested for these activities, so I'm not going to like get engaged into these workshops and all. So the same thing was happening with me. So in the last grade 12, one animation studio came to our school, and they took a workshop. I was very good in computers and that time also. So it got strike me. I said that, okay, I'm liking this animation part. Let's see, let's explore this a bit more and then we can do it. So at my like family, everyone was asking, okay, what are you going to do now? Are you going to into the engineering background or doctor or what you are going to do? So I shared that, okay, today in my school workshop happened. It was related with the animation. I saw those videos, like the cartoon character was there, the fighting was happening, people were making these characters on 3D software. So I was liking that thing. I said that, okay, I'm going to explore this in one of the studio over here in locally, and then maybe I'll go somewhere out and I'll do it from other city. So then I explored a little bit more about this thing. Then I've got to know that okay, the digital animation is not only related with the software, it includes a manual part also. So you have sketching, you have painting, it goes in a flow. You have sketching, painting, then 2D work, then 3D work, and then you come to the production house. So it was a 2 year journey over there, and I really enjoyed a lot that entire thing, because sketching, painting, whatever I was liking in my school life in the beginning, it was the part of that entire thing. So after completing my animation, I've got the opportunity here in school. So few students, those who know me already, Vedant and Neo, they're already part of it. You people are seeing me from the beginning, from grade 5, I think, yeah. So you have seen me how I've changed. So in 2012, when I've joined the school, that time I started as an art teacher. Then after a year, I got the opportunity for head of department art. Then I've come to the 2014, I've got this opportunity for the head of department co-curricular. So it was giving me the opportunities one by one. I was interacting with many people. I was improving a lot every day, and I've learned too much from the school. So this is what I'm going to share. And now also I'm learning every day. Like I still have few things that okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. There are many things come to my mind. If I'm seeing something on social media, if I'm traveling, if I'm seeing someone, then I get inspired, and I get inspired from that, and I try to inbuilt in my things. So as I mentioned, I like traveling. Traveling is one of my hobby, you can say. That also started from my school life. So during the school time, these trips, we used to go in these trips. So I was covering most of the places in the school time only. Then after the school time, when I've come to the college time, so we were planning for these trips only. Then suddenly this came to my mind that okay, they were deciding the destination. I said that okay, I'm not going to these places because these places I've already covered. So I want to go to some new places where I'm covering entire India, and then I want to go abroad because first I have a bucket list that I want to complete here, and then only I'll jump into the another thing. So I started traveling thing. Now at this point, I've completed the entire bucket list which I've planned, and I am very much interested for the adventure sports also. So all the activities, all the traveling bucket list which I was having, which I noted down, I have completed everything. So that was the first thing. Also, I like photography, as you can say. So the photography part also I started from my college life. This photography was also the part of the animation, so I really like this thing. And as a photography thing, I have also done a volunteering part, and in Kanpur for few cafes I've done a food photography as well. So that was the second thing. I've recently started the chocolate making. So during this pandemic, when everyone was doing something at their place, so I decided that okay, let's do something. I was experimenting few things. As I said that I like experimenting and new things. So I started this chocolate making, and now I'm doing that also. So now this I want to share. I've seen, yeah, I also have seen the students during these pandemic time. They've also started a very new activities. Like I've seen students, they have started their Instagram page or Facebook page. They've started the YouTube page also, and few of them are doing calligraphy, baking. Some of them are doing community service, and it is excellent. Like when you see students, they are utilizing that time, they're doing something out of the box. So it is very good that you are utilizing that time, you're not sitting free. And so that is very good thing. Now coming back to the topic, okay, so what are the benefits of the extracurricular activities? So what are the benefits? I just wanted to tell you, like, yeah, so this basically, the benefits is actually you learn new skills. You learn new skills which are useful in school life. Skills like teamwork, time management, management of any activity, how to lead a group, and many more extra skills. Students who participate in sports and other activities have built leadership skills and learn how to grow and build relationship with one another. So you basically learn new skills if you're taking part in extra co-curricular activity. It's also boost academic performance. A lot of skills that lie at the heart of extracurricular activities can be useful during core academic subjects. So education requires solid problem solving skills, memory, creativity, and critical thinking. It also broadens social skills. So, this is a very important one which I was just sharing with you. The nature of many extracurricular activities means that the child will be engaging with other children in a social setting. Away from the classroom, it is a good opportunity for them to mix with their with like-minded children in something they all enjoy. This gives them a chance to develop their social skills, meet new friends, and become more confident communicating in groups. Students who get involved in extracurricular activities, they basically meet new people, and because of their social skills are improved, students can expand their networks, which is also beneficial in in the finding the new better career opportunities. So the social skills is really very important nowadays, because when you're interacting with people, you get to know about their stories. You improve, you basically increase the contact, and these people, they give you solutions, they give you some new ideas which you can explore. Like from last 2 to 3 years, I'm traveling solo. Okay, and when you're traveling solo, traveling is must, I can say, because when you're traveling, you learn a lot. And when you're traveling solo, you meet new people over there, you get to know their stories. You get to know about so many things with that. Okay, what is happening outside, and where are you right now? So you share your story with them, and they share their story with you. So you get like motivation, you get inspiration for that from those people. So they help you in some or the other things. So they are not from Kanpur. People you meet, they are from other cities, from other countries. So if you have something to share with them, you share, and whenever they will require, they will like let you know, and they will give you so many ideas that okay, this is what is happening, and this is what you can help. This is what where you can explore your skills basically. So this also improves the time management. Students who participate in extracurricular activities basically learn the time management, as they have to manage time between academics and extracurricular activities. You learn to manage time, and also learn how to keep them engaged in free time also. So as I just mentioned, students in the free time, otherwise they were just basically playing with playing with rest of the friends, like doing video games and all. Nowadays, when this pandemic happened, it was good to see that students, they're not wasting time, they are doing something, and they have basically they've started their page, and they are doing very productive, which is giving a wonderful basically which is giving a wonderful experience that okay, student is utilizing that time. So everything they do will be productive. Time management plays an important role in the examination also. How to write answer in what time is also an important skill to learn. And like last, this is an important one also for all of you, impress universities. So extracurricular activities are also a great benefit to a student's resume when it comes to applying for universities or job. Especially ninth onwards, universities, for example, have to say endeavor uh, evidence from a prospective student that they are willing to go abroad and beyond to develop new skills. Extracurricular activities are also demonstrate that you have varieties of interest and a curiosity to learn beyond the traditional classroom. So like the impression of the university is very important, especially in the senior grades, grade 9 onwards, because grade 9 onwards, whatever you are doing, you have to keep everything in your portfolio. You have to prepare your resume, and like basically choosing an activity does not, I don't want to say that you have to get involved in all the activities. You can select, you can focus only on few activities. If you are thinking that okay, you like football, you like badminton, or in indo suppose you like robotics, you like chess, so you can focus in that. Just like explore that entire activity more in detail. So you can go national level, you can play state level, and that entire portfolio will give you confidence. So when you'll go, when you'll apply for the universities or for the job, this will give you a good weightage. So extracurricular activities can also add in development of self-esteem and confidence. It is gratifying when we succeed in something we enjoy, especially after working hard to achieve it. So I'm sure like it happens with everyone when like we try to do something and like when we succeed it, so it gives a very nice feeling that okay, yeah, finally I've done it. So these are the activities, extracurricular activities benefits, and I want all of you to like take this bit seriously when you are there in the senior grade, and when you are in middle school you have to start selecting activities. Sometimes it happens that you get confused with many activities. Few students enjoy, yes, you can enjoy, explore all the activities, but at certain point you have to select that what really you are enjoying. Suppose you are liking dance. Okay, so in dance activity only you have to improve. Any sort of a competition comes in, you have to take part, like you try. Winning and losing is a different thing. You participate, and let's see where other people stand and where you stand and where you have to improve. So you can do that, and just take part in many activities, and grade 9 onwards start making a portfolio, because that will improve a lot. After this, I would like to share another point. We are coming up with the upcoming event in month of Feb only for the with the virtual sports day 2021. I know you all will be very happy to see the planning and everything. Most probably Monday or Tuesday we will be sharing this with all the WhatsApp group. So then you'll see the details. We will be calling few students in the school also for few displays that we will share the entire thing with all of you. So we want students to get engaged. So now I want students, all the students, those who have joined here, those who have also not joined, you can inform them that everyone have to send the entries for this, for the virtual sports day. The entire process and everything we will be sharing with you soon. So please go through it, and all of you have to send the entries, because I want to see that okay, how much you're doing. So if you think that okay, if I'm not able to do it or I'm not good in these activities, it's okay, try. So there's no problem. If you are trying, if you're submitting, it's okay. You have to, you can participate. This will give you a new idea, new experience. So this is all from my side. If you have any question, please raise your hand, or like please write down in the chat box whatever you feel. And if you have any question, please raise your hand. I will unmute and then you can ask. So, okay, I have a few questions in the chat box. Let's start from there.
Sir, Samriddhi has a question that is, which activities will be there?
Which activities will
The,
be
the,
there? Okay, Samrid, it's by
Within the
Samrid. Yeah.
virtual sport.
Okay, okay. For the virtual sports, Samrid, as I mentioned, okay, let me share that entire thing right now only. Okay, I'm disclosing it right now, and I'll be sharing with the same thing with all of you. So we are going to do the same thing like on ground. We were used to doing. We were doing the opening ceremony. So the same way we will be doing the opening ceremony by a dance performance. How we are going to do this? This we are not going to share. We will inform you soon. Now for the primary students, since you're there in grade 4, so for grade 1 to 4 students, we have three activities: jumping jack challenge, step up challenge, and T-juggle challenge. For the middle school, we have mountain climbing challenge, speed bounce challenge, and frying pan challenge. For the senior student for grade 9 to 12, shuttle running challenge, skipping challenge, and cycling challenge. We also have a surprise challenge for parents and for teachers also. So we will be sharing this entire thing by Monday. So all of you can start sending your entries for this. And after that, we will compile everything, and then we'll let you know that when exactly we are going to showcase it live. So anything else that you want to know? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Excuse me,
yes, Hira. Yes, Hira.
ma'am. Sir, I have two questions.
Yes, please.
So first one is that like we will go to school to do the activities.
No, 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 no. Hira, don't like go into that detail because I will not be sharing the virtual sports day plan just right now. We will be writing the entire thing because for the primary, whatever it is required, okay, that I'll be sharing with you on Monday. So then please go through the all the details on your WhatsApp group. So we will like then you will get to know everything, and also we will be writing all the deadlines because when you have to submit your entry for what duration you have to submit, single or in a group or with the parent, how you have to submit, everything will be mentioned in that message. So then you will get to know and your questions will get cleared over there. Yeah. Any other question?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, yes.
Sir, how do you manage all of this in like one day?
Okay, Vedant, as I just mentioned to Hira, uh, I'll just wait for one day because I was not
Sir,
sharing
I'm
that
not
in.
talking about the sports day. I'm talking about how do you manage everything in your
Oh,
daily.
okay. Okay. Let's okay, talk about this thing. Okay, how do I manage? See, as I've just mentioned, that you learn time management. So time management is a one thing that you like you get to know that you learn this time management thing automatically, as I can say. Like as I'm doing this co-curricular head work, that is my first priority. After that, if I get time, then only I go for other things, and then if I'm not getting time, then I use my weekend and my free time for other things, like for the chocolate making and for the traveling, for photography. For all these things I have to do the time management, what I'm doing and what time exactly I'm doing. But this same thing, as I just mentioned, you have to manage in such a way that you're not disturbing your academics. So the same way I'm also planning that I'm not disturbing the first priority. So I used to plan in such a way that if I'm going somewhere, if I'm traveling, if I'm doing something, that I'm not disturbing other things because of this. So you have to plan in such a way that okay, if I'm going for this particular activity, or if I'm going for this particular games or something, and then I'm not disturbing, let me finish my work first and then let me go for this activity. So you have to plan in that way. I think I can help you because now you're there in grade 9, and I'll suggest you with Neo also and other students, those who are in grade 9, start working on your co-curricular because this will help you for your university applications.
Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Hira is raising hand.
So,
Yes,
sir, my second question was not question. I want to ask you something. I
yes.
want to say that I have made 5 paintings
Okay,
that my father framed.
nice.
This is the first one.
Okay, wait. Okay, I have to stop my just a minute. Okay, yeah, now you can show.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. This one I made
Oh,
for
that's
this.
very nice.
Yes, sir. And then this one was a little bit mistake happened here. A page ripped a little
Okay.
bit, and this is a easy painting that I
Yeah,
made.
very good.
I made it with a thin brush and some pencil marker caps. And this is a unicorn painting I love.
Oh, yeah, seriously, very good, Ira. And I keep checking your work because
Thank you,
the
sir.
art in the co-curricular part I used to upload. So your work is really very good. So one more
Thank you,
thing,
sir.
like you are
And
interested for the art. So let me tell you, like, keep saving these paintings, because after some time, after a year or 2 year only, when you'll continue doing these things, and when you look back to these paintings, you will get to know that, okay, now I can improve a lot, and these paintings are very old. I can like do a touch up kind of thing, or I can make a new one. And whenever you are doing a painting, once you finish a painting, just at the bottom, you please write your name and date also, or at the back of the painting. So you can save this. I have like with this painting only. Okay, let me share. Like I was interested. I'm interested in painting and sketching. That's very good. It's a hatching, right? You've used, yeah, okay. You use that black paint on those wax crayons. That's nice. So I've also, a long back after this pandemic thing, during the month of June, after so many years, I started painting, and I've done 3 paintings that time. It was quite easy and bit tough. I have done an experiment with colors and with markers. So I've done 3 paintings like during this pandemic time. So that also I managed the time, and then that's how I changed. Okay, so August is having questions. I was waiting for your questions, August. You can
Sir, I have
unmute.
2 questions.
Yes, August.
Sir, my first one is that
August,
what was
switch on
in
your camera.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, what was in your bucket list?
Okay. See, in my bucket list, there's a lot, and I keep adding also the same thing. So traveling is one of the things which is on topmost priority. So whenever I get time, I used to plan. Sometimes it happens, okay, things go as per the plan. Sometimes I have to cancel because, as I just mentioned, because of the priority. So you have to always take a backup plan, that okay, what if I have planned this entire thing, and if this will not be work out, that obviously you have to give the priority to some to your first work. So in my bucket list, this is not fixed right now. You can see it keeps adding. So the same thing, what you can do, this will help you a lot. You can also make your bucket list. Okay, whatever you like, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do just now, okay, you can write down somewhere in your diary or in a page or something, and try to do some to-do list kind of thing, that okay, you have written all these things, and then whatever you've done, you can cross that thing, you can cut that thing, or you whatever you want to do, which is possible basically, and that you can note down. So that will give you motivation, that okay, if I want to do this, I have to work a lot, and that's how you can improve. Okay.
Sir, and my second question is, have you covered whole India?
See, not whole India. Okay, again, traveling part, not whole India, like as I just mentioned, for in India, whatever places was there in my bucket list, that I've already covered. Now only one thing is left: bungee jumping and the scuba diving. That I have to do the same thing in India. Then for the skydiving, I have to go outside. Yeah. Okay. So any other question?
Wow, sir.
Because we have
Wow, sir.
Ilima and Vaibhav. Thank you. Ilima and Vaibhav is having question. Okay, Vaibhav, I'm unmuting.
Sir,
Okay, yes. Okay, Vaibhav, yes, you can ask.
Sir, I don't want to ask. I have to show my paintings.
Yes, yes, please. Oh, that's nice. Okay, you have done a lot. Okay, good. Okay, that's nice. And the best part is you are saving everything. So like you're not throwing. Okay, I think you've decorated on your wall.
Yes,
That's
sir.
nice. That's nice. Very good.
And so I made this flower pot also.
That's very good. So you can you can continue doing this thing, and you can do experiments also. So like right now, whenever you get time, open YouTube, okay, and try to check mixed media techniques. Just Google it for the mixed media technique. Okay, and once you come to school, we have activity planned during the co-curricular indoor co-curricular period. In that time, we will be in art subject. We will let you know about this mixed media technique. So this will help you a lot for these work, because as I can see, you have done that flower pot and other things, and you're really enjoying doing this thing. Okay, thank you. Okay, now Ilima, you can unmute. I think, yeah, you can
Yes,
unmute.
sir,
You can
sir.
ask your
I
question.
am Mohammad Alim Khan. It is
Okay,
my sister's name, and I forgot to
it's
rename.
okay. It's okay. It's okay.
So my first question is that so can you repeat that what is the sports day the
Okay,
oh,
that I'll be
yes sir
that.
for 5th to 8th.
Yeah, see that I'll be sharing with all of you on your class WhatsApp group on Monday, so you can
Okay,
go through the details. Yeah. Okay.
okay, okay.
Anything else? Thank you. Yes, August, you have another question. Yes.
Sir,
Yes,
have
August.
you done? Sir, have you done paragliding?
Yes, I've recently done paragliding, and that I've done on 31st December 2020. Yeah, the
Sir,
last day. Bir Billing. Bir Billing, it's Asia's first paragliding like place that, and in words, it's the second number. In Asia's, it's on first number.
wow, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, did you hurt yourself while coming down?
No, not at all. It was like it looks easy, but when you start, then it gives you that feeling that okay, I think I'm not able to do it, because I was doing it on snow, and the first time when I've tried, I felt also on the snow, but the second time it was really good, and it was a fabulous experience. So traveling is must, like as I can say that because I'm traveling myself, so as I can tell you, you also, once you'll start coming to school, start traveling. So travel with friends, travel with your parents, and like you will learn a lot. If you're traveling alone, like suppose when you're traveling from school with your friends, then you get to know that how you have to manage your thing alone, because when you go with your parents do everything in the trip, okay, and you basically go for the luxury trip, because where parents are managing everything. You can go for the Negi adventure sports this thing for the trip, and that is the one where you'll enjoy a lot. You will learn how you have to manage your thing alone without parents. So, okay, once you'll come to school next session from April, we'll give you so many plans for the trips, because in a school also we are doing heritage trip, local field trips, adventure trip, international trip. So there's so many varieties you'll get, and then it's up to you if you want to travel, and that's it. Anything else? Yes, Alim is having another
Sir,
question.
sir,
Yes, August.
sir, for scuba diving, do we need to know how to swim?
No, not exactly. No. I don't think so. See, I've not done this activity as of now. So like I don't know completely, but I don't think so, because see, in paragliding, if you don't know, then also you can do this thing. So the same way, I think, because scuba diving, they will give you that suit and cylinder and everything. So obviously you can do it. Once I'll complete this activity, the last thing, I'll share my experience with you.
Sir, I have done it. We do not need to know how to swim.
Okay. Yeah,
Don't-
so we've got the answer. Thank you, Vedant.
No
Yes,
problem.
Alam, you have question?
Yes sir. So you
Yes.
have done skating also?
Skating. No,
Yes, sir.
skating is a activity like co-curricular activity part. See, I'm not very good in any of the outdoor sports. I like football. Okay, I like only football. I don't like cricket, and I don't like cricket at all. You can say neither. Like I can't watch also. I don't know why. I like football, playing that. Badminton a little bit. Skating I've tried, but that's not my cup of tea. And yoga, never. So football, you can say. I like football. Yeah, you have another question? You're raising your hand. Okay, okay. Yeah, Agastya is having. Yeah,
So
Agastya,
for
yes.
fitness, then what do we have to do?
Sorry, for fitness.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for fitness, you have to go there for the physical recreation, for strength and conditioning, for yoga, for all these activities you go right now. And like after a certain age, then you can go for like you can continue with the strength and conditioning and physical recreation. So that will help you a lot, yeah, for the fitness.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, Alim message. Yes, Alim, you can ask or you can type if you want.
So when are we having the next WSC or IIMUN in school?
Uh, Now from April, I think we are going to start. So we are in touch with the organizers, and WSC has already started doing their regional round in few countries. So once they will start getting the permission over here, then of course they'll come to India also. But right now they're in touch with the other people, and they're trying that if they get the permission and also if everything is clear, then only the entire team can come from there. Right now the event which they are doing in other countries, there also only one member or only two members are going, not the entire team. So they're managing in a very small way. Like you can say that in our school when they were coming in, they were coming in, we were like 300 400 student. Now they are taking only 100 or 120 students only in one regional round maximum. So they are working on it, and we are also in touch with them. Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now I don't think so we have any questions. Okay, so I hope all of you have learned a lot. My only last word is that do so many co-curricular activities, and whatever you're liking, and like whenever you're free, start doing experiments, like research or just check what is new, what new is happening. Or you can talk to other people also, those who have creative mind, like you can speak to them what they are doing in their field. You can take ideas from them, and just do something in your free time. Don't sit, don't sleep, like don't play video games and all, like not too much play video games. I'm not saying that too much, and start doing something new, something which you've not done before. Okay, so it was a great journey, BHI's Council Chronicle. We had, including me, we had 35 speakers. We started this from 15th of August, and a big thank to Preeti ma'am that we have taken this initiative, and we met so many people. We've heard a lot. We have learned a lot from them. So it was a nice journey. A big thank to Vedant and Neo for taking this forward. For every speech, I was disturbing a lot. For the dry run, for the finals. So it was a great journey. And lastly, thanks to all the participants, those who were joining every time, every weekend. and they were giving 1 hour on Saturday, Sundays. So thank you so much, everyone. And let's hope for the best. And we'll be coming soon with the virtual sports day, and we'll be sharing the details with all of you on your WhatsApp group. Yeah,
So
thank
before
you.
we conclude, Agastya
Yes.
has something to say.
Sir Agastya
Okay.
has something to say.
Yes, Agastya.
So last question. So what if I'm not good at any outdoor activity?
See, right now you have this feeling that what if I'm not good in any activity? Okay, what happen is like it keeps changing. Once you will grow up, like you'll get to know that okay, if suppose if you are good in arts right now and you are in grade 5, when you will come in grade 9, you might say that okay, I'm not interested in art anymore. I'm interested more in debating. Okay, so this happens sometime. Like I'll say I've seen so many students, those who are very good in grade dance in grade 5, they stop doing dance in grade 9 and 10. They feel like okay, now I'm in senior grade, I am not going to continue this activity. But my suggestion is that if you're good in like if you're good in some activities right now, you can take this forward. But when you'll grow up, when you will come in grade 7, 8, 9, 10, okay, you will have plenty of activities like robotics, design and technology, food and nutrition. All these activities will explore, and you'll think that okay, I'm good in this activity. Let's explore this activity a bit more. You will start enjoying that activity, so you might change your like thought over that time. So you'll say that okay, along with art, let's explore this activity, let's continue this activity. So right now you have this thought that what if I'm not good in any of the activity? So don't worry, don't take stress. After some time, you will get interest in one of the activity, and that is, I'm sure, because you can't be a boring person. Okay, you and I know you like video games, right? So I know, yeah. So don't worry. I think you will enjoy the computer games and computer programming. So you will love doing robotics. I know.
Thank you, sir, for the chronicles. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, Neon Vedant, you
Thank you, sir.
can.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir, for allowing me to be a part of this Council Chronicles. And sir, thank you for your stimulating speech.
Neo, 1 second. Vaibhav has something to speak.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Sir Vaibhav has something to speak.
Yes, Vaibhav.
So I was only saying thank you and bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Vaibhav. Thank you, everyone. And I hope all of you have enjoyed and learned a lot from this session.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, one compliment, sir. All of the students in the school really enjoy your company.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Sir,
you.
I don't know about others,
I
but I
No,
do.
no,
Sir,
no.
out, sir,
No,
out of
no,
all
same,
35
same.
speakers, we have been waiting for you to speak about yourself, how your journey has been.
Yeah, so that's why I decided to share my journey with all of you. And because, like, I was also having the same thought that, okay, what I'm going to do in my life. And see, I've done everything on co-curricular and still I'm doing. Like, as Augustus said, that what if I'm not good in any of the activity? So that keep changing my mind also. Like, in this during the pandemic time, I started this chocolate making, and now I'm doing this because I started like making these things, so I'm enjoying this, and I'm also doing experiments. So that is the thing. Like you will not stop your things which you like. So if you are an adult, if you are 30, 40, you will still feel that okay, if I what if I want to try, like let's try this, let's see what happens. So maybe once you will try, and that will go on hit, so you can try everything which you like. Okay, so keep trying and keep doing so many activities, and I'm there with you. So any sort of a guidance you want, I will help you. And I'm waiting for the new session to start, so all of you can come to school, and we have planned so many things so you can be a part of these activities. August is having question again. Yes.
Can't we continue the Chronicles?
No, August, we have to wrap up the Chronicles, and we'll be planning new things because in month of Feb, as I shared, we have virtual sports day. Now we have to come to like we have to plan that, and then in month of March you have your final exams, and from April we are going to start the on ground teaching. So we'll have all these activities on ground. So I'm sure you will enjoy, and you will be very happy to spending time over there, and I'll be there with you. So I'm sure you will enjoy that time.
Sir, what if lockdown happens again?
Okay, so we will come with some new chapter. No, like maybe the BHIS Council Chronicle or something new we will create for you. So don't worry, we will keep sharing the stuff with you.
So
Thank you.
Shreyansh has something to say.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
I have given you power to unmute.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Neo Dada and Vedant Bhaiya.
Thank you, Augusta.
No problem, it's our pleasure.
Yes.
Okay, I think Shreyansh is gone.
No, sir, he's here.
No, he lowered his hand.
Okay. Uh, our heartfelt gratitude to our founder and CEO, Mrs. Preeti Agarwal, for initiating such talks, which kindles in us the curiosity and deepens our knowledge.
We convey our heartfelt gratitude to our speaker, Mr. Shonit Sahu, for the dynamic talk.
With this, we culminate the Chronicle series. Thank you for your active participation. Looking forward to to more of such endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, and bye.